Most people that you interact with on a regular basis, they cannot admit that they are the man or they are the woman. They're the guilty party. They cannot admit sin. Every time I've ever talked about this, where David was doing something, and the prophet came up to David. David was a king. Nathan the prophet, I think. And he told him a story. The prophet was smart enough to know to tell a story and about a third party, and it was actually about David. And David was smart enough to figure out the parable or whatever, because he was a prophet. But Nathan said, blah, 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 this, that, and the other. And David said, where is he? We're going to kill him. And Nathan said, you're the man. You're the man. David was ready to kill him. He said, you're the man. And David, instead of, if it was any other king, they'd have probably killed the prophet for speaking such truth. And David fell down on his face and repented, Hello. Most people can't. They go their whole life, they never look in the mirror. And this system, this earth plane, is all about reflections. Everybody talks about karma's going to get you, you reap what you sow, and all that stuff. Doesn't matter if you're saved or unsaved. They'll even say, karma's going to get you, the witches or whoever. The karma's going to get you. The very thing that they are mad enough to hurt somebody else, to take them to court, to kill them, to sue them, to attack them or whatever, the very thing that they're trying to do to somebody else, they're guilty of. The very thing they're mad about, they're guilty of. The very thing that they're offended about, they're guilty of. The very thing that upsets them and puts them in bitterness and unforgiveness, they're guilty of. Hello. Hello. The bitterness and unforgiveness that somebody has because somebody did something to them, they are guilty of the very thing that they're bitter and mad about. And sometimes they're more guilty. It's worse. Sometimes it's worse. And it just keeps happening. I've worked around them. They'll get mad at somebody, and the day before, the very thing they're mad at, the day before, they did. I can't believe they yell at their kids like that. Well, yesterday you were on the phone yelling at your kids. Hello? I mean, really? You were screaming. I can't believe that they yell at their husband like that. Well, yesterday on the phone, I heard you yelling at your husband. Hello? I can't believe they act like that in the grocery store, and the week before they were acting like that in the grocery store. Come on now. Come on now. Come on. If it's happening in one fractal, it's happening somewhere else. What I'm saying is I'm seeing it happen in a fractal, and I know it's happening in other places. Hello?